Bunswa, first off, sorry if clips are laggy. Second off, just to explain a bit, I'm attempting to make a mini-out district, not really sure which one, and then messing around with one or two free Titan mods I found. The reason for making these so-called houses the way I am is because the people in the mod are literally ants. There are spoilers in this video, so if you don't want any, then click off broskies. Anyways, this takes a hot minute. Then I had to annihilate these little bitches as they kept spawning everywhere. Here's the mini district that I recorded prior to adding Titans just in case that got annihilated too. I don't give a fuck if the montage was too long, bro. I spent a good while on this bookies. Okay, right next was to add these ugly-ass Titans that are alleged the same size of the average villager, if not smaller. Due to clarify, these are the normal Titans, and I'm 100% not finished with all this whatsoever, so I'll add more at some point. Done with that, but I definitely put too many too close to the wall. Then I added the so-called aliens that are just literal dots. They're chasing ants. Some Titans were small enough to fit through a one-block hole somehow, so I had to annihilate them. Then I realized that I forgot to add the abnormals, so I got to that. I found hitting the abnormals amusing because just look at this sheet. Behold the mother-eating slash husband's wife-eating slash son's brother's mother-eating culprit. This, I also found amusing. Okay, let's get down to business. I started spawning the shifters. First one to transform was this bitch. I don't know why I let the fire burn for that long, but hey-ho. The next one to transform was Immer, who just let herself marinate in the fire for some reason. Next was the cocky twat, who buried his face in the ground cause he's aware he's ugly as fuck. Then 'twas the schizophrenic. I got impatient and spawned another Bartholomew, which wasn't the grandest idea in the world. While I was doing that, apparently free to transform. Then I finally had the common sense to start putting the fires out, which I did with great skill as presented. Then I spawned another fattened Bartholomew, and beat him in an attempt to get him to whore all the fuck up, but all it did was win him an Olympic medal for high jumping. Then spawned Z cause I forgot about him, just like his parents did. Then this bitch finally decided to get a move on. Zeke transformed when I was attempting to put out the fire. This guy helped. He always looks like he's about to throw trees, but don't worry, he's all talk. Here are the little nothings scattering away. Here's ugly. I spawned more little people to make it more interesting, but this one Jew ended up bumping into the little nothings. It ended up spawning the second I walked away. I headed out with this one, but a fire because not cool, man. Then I started clearing out the Titans inside the walls to tidy up the houses. Then I wanted to see if I could actually survive the Titans, but the Titans ended up not giving a flying fuck about me. The slime, on the other hand, I tried seeing if at least the abnormals would try killing me, but they too couldn't care less. Out of everything that could have annihilated me, this was my undoing. This time round, I tried provoking them and still nothing. At some point, I realized that I had completely forgotten to spawn the Warhammer Titan, so that's what I did. After a lot of staring, she fooled me into believing she was helping a gal out, but instead stabbed me in the back. It's okay though, because spawning the little nothings told me everything I need to know about her aim. I switched to survival again, and finally got somewhere. Then I spawned the Titans from the other mod, where this mod's female Titan is the same size as the other mod's Colossal Titan. I switched to survival to see if these Titans would attack me, and before I had even pressed resume, I was down to 2. That's when they started throwing asteroids at me through their bullet cannons. In an attempt to shoot me, the beast hit the Warhammer, so they then proceeded to use their bullet cannons on each other. Then I got fucking jump scared. I took one of the horses on a little stroll around the walls until we looped back round to where the Titans were. Most of them were more concerned with beefing with each other than killing me. I thought this dude was bluffing at first until this. I was extremely convinced he'd killed my horsey. Just as I was about to replace my poor horsey, this dude decides to grace me with his presence. He ended up being fucking invincible for some reason. I'm pretty sure it's all the hair that Girly Poo needs to shave. I tried spawning the attack in female to see if they'd have it out, which they did not, so to conclude this part of the experiment, these Titans only attack each other if one accidentally shoots the other with their bullet cannons. When I found another horsey, I tamed it to replace the other one, but on the way back to the stables, guess who I found? After that, I didn't know what else to do, but unless I end up procrastinating, I'll come back to this and do more with it, but until then, tata.